So I also wanted to review with you guys how to add mixed numbers that require you to regroup. So whenever we do that, I think it helps to write your problem vertically instead of horizontally. So you have 4 and 15/16 plus 3 and 3/8. So just like if we were adding two fractions, when we add mixed numbers, our first step is to find our least common denominator. And so the least common denominator between 8 and 16 is 16. So 15/16 stays the same. So we have to turn 3/8 into 16ths as well. And so we know the denominator is 16, but where does the numerator come from? Remember, the way that we find that is we want that to be an equivalent fraction. So we ask ourselves, how did we get from 8 to 16? That was times 2. So whatever we do here to our denominators, we also have to do to the numerators. So 3 times 2 is 6. So 3/8 is equivalent to 6/16. And the reason that we always add the fractional portion first before the whole number portion is because sometimes when we add together, we get something that's greater than 1 or an improper fraction. Just like this. So 15 plus 6 is 21, so we end up with 21/16. But we can't just say 7 and 21/16 because this is an improper fraction, so we want to turn it into a mixed number. And I know some of you can do that in your head, but just a quick reminder, when you're turning an improper fraction into a mixed number, you're actually dividing that, and so it would look like this, like 16 into 21, which would obviously go one time, so there's your whole number, and we would subtract and get 5, so 5 becomes our numerator, and our denominator stays the same. So 21/16 is the same thing as 1 and 5/16. However, you can't stop there. That's not our final answer because that is only the fractional portion and we haven't added our whole numbers yet. So this whole number has to come over here to the whole number side. And now 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 1 more is 8. And then we can't leave off our fraction. So it's 8 and 5/16, and that would stay 8 and 5/16 because 5/16 cannot be reduced. So that was just a quick reminder when you're adding mixed numbers, when you get something that's greater than 1, remember you have to turn it into a mixed number and add the whole back to the whole number side.